So, good morning, students. Once again, I am before you by taking the further explanation of the lesson, the last lesson. Yesterday, we discussed about the France situation about whatsoever Mr. M. Hamel had spoken in the class that German would be taught in the schools of Elsek and Lauren in the next day. A new teacher comes tomorrow. After listening that, he was very much surprised. Franz was very much surprised. Now he started to realize the teacher who is teaching him, he is not going to see him from the very next day. And he also understood that, yes, my books, which he understood as a nuisance, as a annoying or whatever the thing he has given him, the sadness, and their weight is somehow heavy. Now he considered that all the books, they are my friends. He started to understand what is the importance of books. After that, he had forgotten each and everything about uh, M. Hamill's strategy, M. Hamill's behavior, and about his crankiness. His crankiness is like that, his craziness. About his ruler, he has forgotten everything. Now, poor man, it was in honor of the last lesson that he had put on his fine Sunday clothes. Now he understood why he has wore or he has worn these Sunday clothes, which he had already wear out only for prize distribution and on inspection days. And he also understood why these people are sitting at the back of the classroom, which were already empty. It was because they were sorry. They felt sorry because they didn't go to school and they wanted to pay thanks towards the 40 years of selfless service for Mr. M. Hamill. It was their way of thanking our Master for his 40 years of faithful service and showing their respect for the country that was theirs no more. This may be one of the answers, students. You have to underline it so that you can be benefited by the answer. While he was thinking all this, his name was called, and it was spoken by Mr. M. Himmel that you have to speak the rules for participle without any mistake in one go. But in the beginning, he mixed up. You know very well what will be the condition of a student when he is speaking in the class or teacher is asking a question in the class. What will be the condition of that student? He is unable to look towards the teacher, and he holds the desk also, and by holding the desk his head is down. The same situation was of Mr. France. After that, he heard Amhamel to say, Amhamel had given the explanation for that situation. What he had spoken, it is the fault of Elsek that she left the learning till tomorrow. As you have already listened that thought, if you leave the work for tomorrow, you will not be successful. And your workload, it will be over and over to you. The same thing he has given the description about it that Alsec, it is a problem with the Alsec that she puts off learning till tomorrow, and he blamed himself also. What did he blame? He, whenever he wanted to go for fishing, he had given the leave to the students and their parents also to be blamed. He blamed their parents that they want to earn more money. That's why they didn't pay attention towards the education. Rather than they sent you to the mills or farmhouses, so that they can earn more money. These are the reasons he had given to them, so that he could be understood what is the reason of our present condition. After that, Mr. M. Hamill, he looked for each and everything like that. He is speaking everything for French language. He had spoken about the French language that it was the most beautiful language in the world, most logical, most clearest, that we must guard it among us. And it is very much clear, students, that whenever we are able to tug with our language, and it means if we explain anything in our language, we can explain better rather than other language. That's why he wanted to say, if a people are enslaved, as long as they hold fast to their language, it is as if they had the key to their prison. So I hope that you could understand the lesson well. If anything else, you can send me the comments so that I can describe it in more and more logical way. Thank you. In another video, I will be present once again. Thank you so much.